So I'm just going to go and check the fridge. So it probably will do its reconnecting crap. But it's just temporary, so don't worry. Try and be as quick as possible. Oh, it's come out. Okay, let me broken already. So what do you propose do we have for dinner then? Nope. Nope, they didn't bring anything. If you ordered anything, they didn't bring it.
It's nice, of course. So I expect them to order something. You said we got something.
I'll look in these bags just in case it's something I've not seen, but I didn't see anything. Nope. It's silly, isn't it? I don't feel so good. I've got these pies, will they be okay? Linda McCartney's sort of state. I know. Yeah. I better get cooking. Oh, we did, but we don't anymore.
Oh, right.
We had it.
I'll just make sure I have something.
Yeah. But it'd be nice
In the box.
to have one.
Oh, by the way, these. Where are they? Still these?
Yeah?
I didn't realise you can actually push these down the toilet.
Yeah, because they just break up, don't they? But don't put them in that bucket though, because it's still too much, and
I don't know what else to do.
it ends up overflowing anyway. So please don't put them in.
No,
Although it's the one downstairs.
I'm just trying to carry on what
Crack.
I didn't realise that. But when I used them,
Oh.
I was able to get to the toilet.
Wow, this is one view.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nice to know, isn't it?
Start with these today. It's all worked out the brain, but we did work out by then. I'm too tired.
Managed to be okay with these boots today. No problems.
Can't hear the word you say.
I said I've not had any problems with these boots today, so don't worry. That's good, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah, right. Yeah. So I can put all the decorations up now in here, like those things with the tinsel on them, like these. I want to start putting them around.
These need
You.
doing, don't they?
No, I'm not putting anything on these.
Why not?
Because then I'm gonna have to battle with them every time I open drawers and doors. No, it's a pain in the ass. Oh. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Well, I'll
Fine, okay, but not that one. What do you mean ahead of schedule? You mean cooking wise or decorating wise? I go in here then instead. We still ain't done no decorating. Alright, yeah. It's just it takes me ages anyway. It looks pretty good in here, not that you can see it, but I feel like I'm not going to be on time. At the end of the fascinating day, my journey, blah, 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 blah. Sorry, subtitles. I'm supposed to be talking about furry stuff, so the title of the title of the live stream. So once upon a time, there's a few things actually, but once upon a time, people always have hated furries, and they think they are gross and weird. And I'm here to tell you that they're not gross and weird. When I was a kid and I first discovered furries, when I was 14, I always thought that they were really cool. I didn't think there was anything wrong with them. So I don't actually understand why people think that they are, you know, gross or weird. What? What?
Have you been out?
No, I'm taking him out now.
I was wondering why it got up, so now I understand
Yeah, I was gonna take him out.
why.
Come on, turn page, turn page. Come on. Come on now. Come on. Don't be like this. I don't feel well enough to strain. Come on. Come on now. Don't want to yell because then my mum will be like, you don't be about this bloody stool. She wants me to remove the stool before the dog comes out, but he freaking launches himself out anyway. So I don't actually know why she insists I do that. Okay, go on then, have a wee. Not on my seat. Grab him by his tail and drag him out. Well, my mum, do you know what my mum did last night? Right? She tried to let him out for his last, his last wee of the night before, we go to bed. And apparently he hesitated and wouldn't go out. So he just ended up didn't, and she actually went to bed without having taken him out for the last time. So the last time he will have, go on, we're not going in yet. The last time he will have gone out for a wee was, I don't know, 12 o'clock or something. Leaving for the entire night. So it doesn't matter if he hesitates or doesn't go out, you bloody make him go out. He doesn't know if he wants to go for a wee, obviously, clearly, because I've tried to get him out sometimes. I've tried to get him out and he's, hesitated, but then when I finally do get him out, he's had a really, really long wee. So he's just being silly. I said I would just boot him out myself, and she's like, oh no, I'd never do that. I heard a noise. I thought it was behind me again. I can smell food. Title's obviously not interesting enough for people today because nobody is bloody coming to my stream. It's not very nice, is it? I'll show my art soon. I've only done probably like a couple of ones since the last stream, but oh well. I'll do another one on the stream if I get a chance. Big. Where's he gone now? Come on then. You're gonna get piss wet anyway. Calvin, I'm good. Comes up with the chat thing even when people haven't said anything new. It's very misleading. Aviary food. That light, I'm going to turn it off. My mum, this is actually a what's it called? One of those energy saving bulbs, but for some reason she doesn't want this light on, like, ever. But she's, she bought a lamp for in here for the light, even though it's not an energy saving bulb. And she's happy to have this one on. But not the actual energy saving bulb in the vestibule. Boy, boy.
always.
So he's feeding now, does he?
Yeah.
So what we're feeding him?
Give him, what do they call them?
Perfect portions.
That's
So the usual then. What I always do anyway. I wonder if we could get to the damn things without everything falling the feck off. Keep forgetting what I'm doing. If I go over there, then I realise it's over here I need to do. I'm so used to getting his dish and putting it up there, but I forgot I don't do that with these. I just dump them in.
You do the sweet rolls,
Oh man. Oh bloody hell. This one.
Ah, I'm not breathing.
Sorry.
Well, over the elbow case, it's no good down too far. You push it into the elbow.
Oi, trying.
Very.
Oi, very trying.
That's not what was happening. So that's to put up my week.
What how? Oh.
It's not I've not done what I wanted to do today.
Oh.
You're supposed to, you know, you're up late, so I could go in and get them myself, but I have to wait. Then you go out without leaving them. I mean, by then I was past it, so I only have a certain window to do things. And I'm ready and raring to go. I didn't dare go in there. Because I still look at this. Aside from anything, aside from anything else, be careful it's not about that. Oh, you stop touching me! Oh God, do you know how cold your hands are?
No, I don't really notice.
Oh. I know you have to go and cold.
Oh, great. If I need cold. If I need cold. You quite finished? Okay, so that's where we were last time. Oh shit. So he didn't wait for me to put the second one in. I was waiting for him. Only just as soon as I sit down, of course he finishes. Come on, out! Right, eat your food. Anyway. That's the duck then. And this one's the next one, so this is where she's having a go at him. That is cool.
Well, she very rarely talks, isn't it?
Same here.
I mean, she talks to other people. I don't see her stuff.
Or she talks to people on her posts. There's Jeremiah arguing with the mother of his child, and that's his daughter.
Yeah, husband, I don't still know his name.
Reginald.
Reginald, that was old enough. It was 40 odd years that they've known each other.
I think he's called Reginald. I think.
Can I ask you something?
It's because when we used to often, you know, exchange letters. I wrote it all the time. So eventually I just committed it to memory.
Including a plan. And yet you can't remember if I asked you to get a capture bag or this away or that away. And yet you do that supposedly all the time, so that doesn't make sense to me. I mean,
Yeah, it's a different way of remembering things. This is writing something down and sort of doing it often.
write it down then.
No, it's not like doing something. This is like an address or a phone number or a name. I can remember stuff like that or a sentence.
Oh yeah.
But actually actions, I can't remember as much. Unless I do them out of habit every day. Well, I'm just telling you how my brain works.
If you can remember that, remember something that goes through on a regular basis. Like put the shopping away or, I mean, it's, even if it's not an address and not written down, everybody knows that if it's shopping needs to be put away, you just put it away.
Well, I just get distracted. That's the reason why I don't do that. It's not about forgetting.
Well, really, as I've said before, focus
You're too cute.
and then go back to bed. But when you get up, the first thing you do is not deal with you or the dog or whatever, just put the shopping like that. You know, don't just make it so easy.
Right, now this is the one I've not finished.
This home, and I will do everything outside this home.
Daily whinge session, I know.
To go out
Daily whinge session.
Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday, so that's a regular thing. So that's a good thing.
Well, here's another thing. Things I actually enjoy doing, I remember.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. So really, what it is, you only remember things. You've got selective memory, and you only remember things that you're interested in.
Exactly. That's how my brain
Well,
works.
No, look, the world, you know, that would be lovely if everybody could do that thing. It would be.
I can do it. I want to be the exception to the rule.
I know you can do it, which means I have to do everything as much as I can, which is ridiculous.
You have to do all the shit stuff. Yeah, it's every damn day.
Not just the shit stuff, the stuff that's difficult for me to do, but I have to do it. Thursday, I don't think the scissors is there either. Since I've been all it is following through. I don't care whether you like it or not. I never liked ironing, but I did it because it needed doing. I never liked doing the washing or whatever, but I did it because it's what you have to do. It's not always a case of whatever,
Do whatever
pick
you
and
like.
choose. Because if you have a home person, how the hell do you run a home like that? Of going, well, I don't like doing this, that, and the other, so I'll only do what I want to do.
Well, you get servants to do that. Don't you,
I thought you people didn't believe in servants.
Oh no, that's other people, not me. I've always wanted
I
servants.
thought you were trying to.
Not me. I don't know why you're talking about me like all the other people, because you know that I'm not like those other people in the respect that I do believe in having servants. They're all cleaners.
You hear them say stupid things like, they run a business, oh, they don't have staff.
A PA or something.
Oh, they don't have staff, they don't call them staff. Why not? Why don't they call them staff?
Staff is actually a respectable name.
Well,
Sounds like they run it, you
it's
know.
not like they call them bitch or. But, do you know what? I saw something when I was looking for
I want
things for
staff.
Granny Isabel.
Oh,
And I
bollocks.
saw
Bollocks.
this cup, and I can't remember what it said completely on it, but it had the word cunt on it.
Oh, you're kidding.
The Americans what?
Apparently Americans don't think the word twat is a swear word. Well, it's very offensive.
Why don't they refer to vagina? Well, isn't it?
And it's an offensive version of vagina. It's horrible. It's a horrible word.
There goes the word cunt.
Yeah, it is a
But
bit.
it's strange what people say they'll accept. And what we don't, in other words, what we're saying is, I'm very selective about what I'm happy with.
Yeah. I think it's because I think it's because it's a. I've just heard that it's more of a, I suppose, a British slang word for vagina. Twat.
Doesn't matter. Does it sound offensive?
Yes.
Doesn't it? Yes, it does.
But to them, of course, anything that we say or do just isn't real.
Absolutely horrific.
Our words aren't real to them.
Sounds horrific.
So apparently, according to Americans, you know, they're like the only country in the world, and we're like minority countries or something.
Well, we are, aren't we? We're what we call an offshoot of America.
Yeah, at one time we used to be the main country of the world, didn't we? And British English was the main English, but now for some reason everything evolves around Americans now. Like everybody's social media is American, and everybody online is American. Like, where is everybody else? Are they all hiding under a rock? We don't exist.
Wiped everybody out.
We don't exist. It's just America now in the world. And their English is the main English. So even bloody, you know, I hear British people, they'll say their words and then they'll just correct it to the American version because, oh, they won't be able to understand.
Well, I would accept that.
I know, exactly. It's really annoying.
I keep reminding people that they live in Britain and not in America. That's me.
It's like, oh, I went on holiday. Oh, that's vacation to the Americans. And I'm like, why did you say holiday? I'm sure they'll get it. Like, you know, you don't have to keep correcting it and then saying their version for the rest of the video or whatever. Or they'll say dollars, and it's like, just say pounds, for God's sake. You're British.
Well, I don't agree with
I wouldn't do that.
things just because they're American.
They have to figure out what it means. It's not really hard if you say it in a certain context. It's not hard.
Well, apart from anything else, what's about people from other countries? They probably don't understand British or American. Right?
Exactly. So just talk in your own language, for God's sake. If you're British, you talk in your own British English. You don't have to cater to Americans who might be watching. Yeah, I do the same thing. It's like a British person said, actually, no, it was a French person. And I thought they were American at first, but then they said English is their second language because they were French. But they said vest to mean waistcoat. And I'm like, no, actually, it's waistcoat. And then the British person corrected me and said, actually, it can be either. But I'm like, no, vest is... No. Americans say vest to mean waistcoat.
In our life said vest.
Or on, like, a tank top. That's what I said. I said, actually, they're two different things. A waistcoat is an over thing, and a vest is an under thing. And a vest is casual. And
French person, does they live here in England?
I don't know where they live, but I just know that they're learning English.
Well, that's where you have to...
I said that. But like I say, the British person came on the same thread. Yeah, but I haven't finished. I'm trying to say my full piece before I stop.
I understood your full piece.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I know, but sometimes you misunderstand, so I need to make sure I've said everything to make...
Don't misunderstand me. If I do, I'll ask you.
No, but sometimes you don't sometimes you don't realise you've misunderstood. You'll say, oh, I thought you meant this later on. I'm like, oh, right, okay then.
Anyway, I'm not arguing with you.
I'm not arguing, I'm just saying, It's not a nightmare talking to me. It isn't.
It is.
It isn't. No, I'm just saying it ironically, but I'm not saying it like really to be common. I'm just saying it like because it's funny. I'm just mocking them now.
Well, I'm not happy about it.
I know, me neither. I've just had like a steak pasty while I was out. I was hoping for a big.
I'm not bothered about that. That was my decision.
But I didn't know that it was going to be this food. Did I?
You have to make sure. Well, I tried to involve you.
Did you see what I did?
Right, so, do you know why I didn't do it this week?
Oh, go on.
It's purely because I've been dealing with Christmas at the same time, and I know at Christmas time I've ordered those pies.
Ow, get off. Yes, I saw that.
So it can be, separated accordingly, one week, one year. So
yeah.
So because I've done that, it's out 90 quid, something like that.
Yeah.
90 quid.
I'll definitely need some money for tomorrow, especially if I'm doubling up.
You should tell me that person.
I know I feel bad asking you for more money. Well, you know I need more money.
Just messing about every day. But you said you weren't doubling up, you're going out the week after.
Yeah.
You have to double up.
Okay.
You have to,
Yeah.
although if I was you, if you normally get 2 of something, get 3 of it. And the same the following week.
Yeah.
The reason being is because you won't be going out for definite for the 2 weeks after that. Well,
Oh, I know, hollybobs, jeez. That's so stupid. Hollybobs. I've never heard anyone say that. I've heard the odd person say it. Yes. Oi, Will. I hate it when people call Christmas holidays. It's bloody Christmas. They only say holidays because they're trying not to offend other people. Yeah, so I have to double up on those when I go then the very last time.
Yeah, make sure you do.
Because they seem to last a long time anyway, those brown muffins. Oh yeah. Hope not, I don't want to do that over Christmas.
Right, have you looked in the back to see if there's any, I've got any treats for the dog?
Hitty, no. Oh, the bags. I thought you said back. There is a bag, but it's, sealed, so I can't see anything. I think I did see some treats, actually. Hinny. She's suddenly got a long nose. She doesn't actually have a long nose. I just thought she might look nice like that. She's got a really long neck. What the hell's wrong with this? I didn't mean to make her have had that long, but never mind.
First, I need help.
Oh.
Now would be nice. I need this.
Right.
That's heavy. Hang on, JJ, I'll be with you in a minute. See what's in here. Although you don't usually put these in here. Hang on, JJ. Hang on.
I don't even know how you do this.
It's not enough to give you a full steak and 2 pounds.
I wish I could put the damn thing down. It'd be a lot easier. I need 2 hands, believe it or not, to draw.
Oh, hang on.
Can't draw arms to save my life either.
Hey, we have got something. Wow, I can't that far, so. Right, I've got something here.
Do. Hello.
And you've added it to your list about who needs a Christmas.
Oh yeah, of course. There's some stockings. There's some others ages ago. They might not have it now. It's like in November that it came out with that stuff. So I didn't want to buy it at the time.
Oh, no.
Or it might have been in October.
Yeah, just be careful because people will just grab anything when they do last minute shopping. So. At least you're going early on in the week, so that's Christmas Eve. Because a lot of people do the shopping then.
Yeah. Last year when I went to Morrison's, it wasn't too bad.
Well, that was Morrison's, I don't know.
What Sainsbury's is like.
You've got to change places.
It's alright, but I sometimes still miss Morrison's. Just because it's familiar.
Yeah.
Sainsbury's ain't familiar. I'm getting used to it, but, you know, it's a good beer as Morrison's.
What's the food like there in comparison?
You mean at the cafe or the shop?
Cafe? The cafe at
Yeah,
the
it's...
top, it was chronic. I wouldn't change it any better.
Nah, it's just got things like paninis and sandwiches.
You don't do proper food.
No. Occasionally
You
do.
don't have to have a proper cafe.
It is a cafe, but it's just... You know, do you remember what it was like at Dunelm, where they just have those panini things that you just grab and, you know, they're in packets and they warm them up and... Yup. Yeah. So if I fancy a breakfast, I have to go to a cafe outside of Sainsbury's. There's a cafe nearby.
Oh, is there? Oh, that's probably why they've done it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a really nice cafe. It's called Bow Street Cafe for some reason.
And what's the food like that?
Oh, it's lovely.
Oh.
They do paninis too, but the fresh ones. I've not tried one yet, actually. I saw someone else eating one. I thought, that looks nice.
Good. I'm just thinking that this is something.
Yeah. Just a little walk away. Just a little walk away. So I have to pass it to get there anyway, so I thought, oh, I'll call in there. Seeing as how the Sainsbury's cafe is boring.
He's quite
Oh, I love that one.
There's not much left on the job. This is start off with on that one.
Yeah, sure. Something's dropped.
And
I'll sort it out.
What if it doesn't finish off? Because
Well, I'll use a different one then if it doesn't finish off. If you want, I could use that for your presents.
right, I'll start off with that.
Oh, okay.
Did you pick them up?
She hasn't really got a long nose, but I think yes, I will.
By the way, I've got loads of these from West Bridge Pot. I'm not buying any more for either you or the dog eat them.
Right, well, if the dog's not eating them, then I'll start eating them then.
Because I've got loads of them.
And I've kind of gone off tuner at the moment.
8, 6, 9, 10, I can see there.
I started drawing this on the 12th, so I'll just put the 12th.
And I've got 10 places.
Okay.
So what sort's up, sweetheart? Tell me now.
Oh, I'm alright.
So
I've just got a bit of an headache. No, he just gets up sometimes. I haven't forgotten anything.
I don't want to look. I don't forgot something.
No, everything. Honest.
You give me looks and tell me sweet, so I don't know.
Strange. Well,
It'll be alright.
he's just
Work it out.
being silly at the moment.
Right, I'll have a drink now. Oh!
I'd love a drink, thanks.
Drink.
I'd love a drink, thanks.
Yeah, help yourself, Chris.
Okay.
Drink. Well, yes, I use one of these. What is it, sweetheart? Tell Mummy. What is it you want, baby? Do you want more food? Yeah, do you want some? All right, I'll get you some more food. Are you sure that's what you want?
I have no idea.
All right, I'll get you some more drink now. Okay, more drink. We went to the drink bar because there's nothing good
So
drink.
you just said drink. How you daft?
Just do a chicken breast roll. I'll get you some more. And then if he doesn't eat it, we eat it like. Yeah, baby.
Arguing.
I'm still hungry. Come on, Katie, let me get you.
Seriously. F you.
Just around the time, don't have me eat it. My dog said this. Another thing I've said a million times. Eat it by 8, and the next thing I know, I'm eating at 8. So, my bother really. Keep reminding you, 7 o'clock. Oh, about that, are you happy for that? I'll leave you to it, Katie, you decide. God, even I can't decide what I'm doing. Hey, what you on? This food though, obviously nothing. She's gone back on them other on-call, the expensive ones. So I'll give you one of them now.
Oh, okay.
No, that's it now, JD. That's your lot now. I've done everything. Look, you've got 2 lights on there. Oh, God. Just think of the address that's important to you. Think about the fact that we won't live here much longer if we keep this up. We won't have any electricity at all. You have to go around using the phone.
Like, shoo. Oh, it's too tiny. Yeah, just leave the dog alone. He'll be fine. It's a glove, by the way. Obviously, she had to take her gloves off to have sex with her father. She's still holding her dress there. Do 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 do. Think of the address. I'm just gonna put that down a minute while I just sort this out because I have no clue what I'm doing with this. I like the big hair on this foxy lady. Yeah, it's really nice, isn't it? Kinky. After having sex with her father. Sounds a bit wrong. Oh well, no one's watching my bloody stream anyway, so I don't think it really matters if I say this stuff. Nope, the bar starts. Oh, great. Oh well, it was just my mum going on with herself anyway. I'm going on with herself. You're really not great with doing heads and faces from the side. Oh, everything bloody sets me off. Don't know what set me off this time. Could be bloody anything. Can't believe my mum doesn't think it's the mould and damp that's causing my problems. Of course it is. What else could it be? I know it's environmental, but it doesn't mean to say everything's gonna bloody give me a problem. It's just because I live permanently in mould and damp environment. How does she know? I mean, I've never not lived in a mouldy, damp environment. Well, maybe when I was a kid. But, like, that was a long time ago. You know, I've just been living in a mouldy and damp environment for years and years and years. Most all of my 20s. So that's when it started. My eczema's only been really bad in my 20s since the mould and damp has come along. Because she says, oh, you've always had eczema and, you know, we've not always had mould and damp. Yes, I know that. I get that. But it's gotten worse, is what I'm trying to say. It's gotten worse since the mould and damp. I'm not saying it was the bloody cause of my eczema, am I? But people keep saying that. They said, oh, mould and damp will cause eczema. I'm like, yes, I know it didn't cause it, because I've had it since I was a kid. And it's not always been mould and damp, but I'm just saying it's probably making it as bad as it is these days. For God's sake, but nobody really gets that. I can't believe I have to, you know, sort of explain myself. I'm trying to say it's the reason why it's so bad these days. But well, there's nothing I can do about it anyway, because we don't have the money to get rid of the mould and damp. So I guess I'll never find out. Yeah, I think she's only saying that because she's trying to, you know, make herself feel better. Because she'd feel guilty if she thought it was the mould and damp. You know, all these years I've had to suffer for nothing, really. But, you know, she tells herself it's not the mould and damp because then she doesn't have to blame herself. The problem, that's the issue. The house can't be the problem. Right, I've done it now. There we go. It's just easier to do it with two hands. I don't know why. Holding a phone and doing it, it's quite hard. Well, for intricate things anyway. Oh, I'm getting a tickly nose. So that is supposed to be the door, but you can't really tell. The door And that's the wall. Supposed to be like a fancy house. And that's a portrait. There you go, it's a portrait of a tree. There you go. And a bush. And a house. No, I can't draw houses. Look at this lovely tree. This little... Dee-dee-dee. And the date today is the 13th, so now I put the 13th. Right, I'm gonna go and get the food now. Now, put the phone down even after she's got my attention and got what she wanted. Bye then. Not very nice, is it? Oh well, I'll go exercise then. Sod you then. Oh well, nobody's turned up to my stream anyway.